雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
晴れの日の約4倍も事故が多い雨の運転。横浜タイヤならより安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
MID ホイール Are you ready everybody MID ホイールダンディムーディ MID ホイールキャンディーフレンディホイールは MID
Made in Japan. Breed.
グランスノーは日替わりで DJ が来てるんだよ。今日は特別にブースにお邪魔します。
さあ皆さん、スノーボードを楽しんでますでしょうか。
いただきます。ちょっとこのリフト日本で一番速いらしいよ。なんと秒速5メートル。それって時速何キロ？わかんない。しかもこのリフトすべて水力発電で賄ってるんだって。すごい。キッズパークも充実。滑って転んで大満足。
Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be going for top 32 and 2025. Yokohama presents FDJ2 round 5 at Okuibuki Motorpark. We're going to be working from top 32 to top 16 this morning.
Yep, it's been a beautiful day so far. I can only expect it to get a little hotter. Track crew is putting down the lines, cleaning up the track. Everybody just got done with practice. There was no major problems during practice. There was some good battles that we were watching.
So how do you guys like the new layout for this year for FDJ2?
I like it. It seems more realistic to do.
It flows a lot better, it's a lot faster. I see them throwing a lot more angle. There's a lot less hiccups or bottlenecks. I know last year, right on the last inside zone, it got very tricky.
Yeah, I think the trickiest part about this layout right now is outer zone 3, because they're coming in with so much speed and they have to scrub it down in a very short amount of space.
Yeah, very, very short space. I mean, that's partly because they don't want to let off the accelerator. We have our Japanese MC, Iotyama, and our judges, Yamaguchi, Takata, and Kenji Yamanaka. Hashtag FDJ2. Oh, watching both the US and the Japanese live stream.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it before we started, and I'm Langston,
Josh,
and we'll be with you the rest of the day.
That's right. There's a slight breeze, if there is one, on part of the track. But overall, if you're in the chase car, you're going to get a lot of smoke. Here's our top qualifier today, Chase.
Yeah, he was driving like something else yesterday. He just wanted to use all the angle, get in the back line. I mean, I think this is what pays off by getting a score in the first run, knowing that you're going to be in, and then the second run, you're just able to let loose.
Come out and have fun.
単走1本目は少し失敗してしまって、で2本目はそれを修正して練習通りの走りができて単走優勝を取ることができました。でも3ゾーンのところでちょっと脱輪があったので、それがちょっともうちょっと点伸びたのになっていうところはありました。今日はとにかく失敗をしないようにして勝ち進んで決勝まで行きたいです。
I was talking to his spotter and mechanic yesterday, and they were having issues right before second run. They couldn't get the car started, so they had to crank it, adjust the idle, and send it. Like, this was right before they got to the burnout box.
I mean, those situations, you just kind of have to make it work. And it paid off for him, too.
Yeah. Came out and got top qualifier.
I think the only issue that I saw during practice today was Ramen Rassel. He broke an axle, drive shaft, half shaft, however you want to whatever you go by, or maybe a diff. He had to get toted off to his pits, but other than that, that was all that was the issue.
I believe, Marcel's the 5th battle, so he should have some time. It happened about 20 minutes before the end of practice, so it gives them about, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to knock it out. Yeah, you can see with the end clip, the closer to that short line you can get, the maximum amount of points you'll get.
Yep. You can see some people going over that line.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about the end clip is, while you're getting it, you're looking at a wall. I mean, you can see it a little bit from here on the left side. You see the end clip hashes and the wall right in front of you. They have a couple of concrete barriers, a couple of foam blocks to try and stop you, but it's still, that doesn't mean it's not just as scary.
Yeah.
Overall, the drivers are getting much better with the line each day of practice. We had a lot of drivers out on Friday on the pre-practice, and then Saturday we had early practice rounds before qualifying. And they got a couple practice runs in today to do any fine-tuning that they needed to do. Come out and put on a show for you guys.
Yeah, as during practice, seeing a lot of maybe the lower horsepower cars getting left. There's become a gap after 2 to 3 because that's pretty much the speed zone. But then they pretty much catch back up because they have to decel so fast.
Yeah, you'll see the gap form whenever the first driver leaves 2 a little bit sooner while the second driver's still in 2. But I mean, we definitely have some cars that are a bit faster than others. So it's actually going to be more difficult for them in the chase run, I feel, than the lead run.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're going to have to mimic the angle and essentially the speed of the other driver. Which means, in theory, quite a bit of left foot braking. Track crew finishing staging right now, so we should be getting started very shortly. On the camera just a minute ago, we saw Jace heading to the burnout box. Just waiting on Deguchi, and then here's our series rankings. First we have Soshiro Nakamura, Koji Nagase in second, third Toshihiko Mizuno, fourth Daichi Esaki, and fifth we have Russell Rod. And Russell isn't with us this weekend, but he should be back for the final round.
Some very close scores. Anything can change just in one round.
Yeah. I mean, it's what, 90 points from first to fifth?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's a regulation or not, but I see a lot of drivers have their blood type on their belt as well. They have their name and blood type.
It's definitely smart, just in case moments.
So also know Japan, they do matchmaking via blood type as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's it's crazy, but it's a little cool too. So like the other places, they use astrology and some other various methods. In Japan, is really big into the blood type matching. Not necessarily the same type, as some are compatible with others, but maybe not themselves.
Just got caught in to start their warm up. We'll be getting this first run in very shortly.
Yokohama 6, FDJ2, round 5, Okuibuki Motorpark, top 32. Pull up to the line now. We have car number 23, Jace with Vehicle in the lead. And in the chase, we have car number 193, Kiminobu Deguchi with Garidori Kai, BNG with D's Enterprise.
And now, starting off early around the corner, getting this first zone. Deguchi looks like he gets a few tires off and falls back a little bit. Oh, looks like he might have half spun into that outer zone too. He's doing a nice job, just giving him a solid lead run all the way around. Oh!
It looks like Deguchi hit the phone.
Might have got lost in the smoke coming from 3 to 4.
On the plus side, he was able to drop out, but it looks like he got a marker. Yeah, it looks like he's straight up. Very, very good. Yeah, definitely like maybe got lost in the smoke. They were lining up for Deguchi in the lead and Jason in the chase.
Looks like he's getting a little bit of tape. No car parts fall off. Body panels.
I think we had a spare zone marker.
And off. He's falling a little bit behind as they're starting to make their way into zone 1. That inside clip. They started off just a little bit behind and just hasn't been able to catch up. They're making their way into outer zone 3.
Deguchi's running very fast. Deep in a couple spots. A little shallow than the others. Overall, Jace closing the gap a bit. I mean, he's still working on trying to keep up. As far as a bit on the slower side, Deguchi to incomplete the first run. play it safe too. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Coach Ace, Judge Takata, Jace, Judge Yamanaka, Jace. So it looks like Jace won for the top 60.
Looks like he's very excited. Put in a lot of hard work this weekend, so I know he's going to be hyped to be going into the top 60.
Up next, we have car number 42. Daichi Esaki with Kira Power and KFK and Soran. In the lead and in the chase, we have car number 75, Koji Nagase with Team Iotyama.
Nagase taking a big run up, looking around this first corner. Nagase looks like he's playing a little conservative in that first outer zone, but closing the gap up as they make their way to this second outer zone. Again, real deep in that zone as they make their way through outer zone 3. He gets right in the door as they make their way around for outer zone 4.
Like I said, definitely close proximity. It's like we had a huge lead in the run-up. Like I said, closing up a bit. Both going a little wide too. Like I said, carrying a lot more speed in zone 3. They're 4 inches back.
So after watching the practice and stuff, I do have a lot of concern for this outer zone 3 that's going to happen a lot and maybe not turn so great.
Yeah. And switching positions, we're going to have Nagase in the lead and Esaki in the chase.
Real close as they enter into outer zone 1. Gives them a little tap as they make their way into this inside clip. And then around to outer zone 2. Esaki not leaving them any room at that zone. And then, he has a little bobble as they come into that outer zone 3. Back around to outer zone 4. Looked like Esaki might have locked up the brakes and it didn't let his car move.
Like I said, excellent leader. Nice and deep each one of the zones. Esaki brings the rhythm. Yeah, that's who shot at the bottom. Putting rubber on that rear line. This might be a little tough for the judges.
Yeah, Nagase definitely knew he needed to do a very good lead run from having some mistakes in that chase.
That was an excellent adjustment by Esaki to keep him.
Yeah.
The thing's crazy is both of these guys are in the top 5 in rankings.
Yeah. Right next to each other.
The judges are taking a look at some stuff. I believe they're looking at the zone 3 entry. the proximity into the zone 1 entry.
It's almost like Esaki just came in with a bit too much speed and having to dial it back, give him a little love tap, and then has to catch back up.
Yeah. He might have been a little concerned that Nagase might try to run away from him. Okay, let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Judge Esaki, Judge Takata. One more time. Judge Yamanaka. One more time. So we got our first one more time. The judges are saying that the reason is they both had substantial misses, and essentially they evened out. But up next, in the lead, we have Timmy Wu with RSR and TRC. And in the chase, we have Old Girl. Into this first outer zone. Cuts the line just a bit in that first outside zone. Having a little bit of bobble from outer zone 2. Making their way around to outer zone 4. Looks like might have just throttled a little bit too much coming from. A lot of deceleration. Zone 2 looks like a small adjustment. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to keep from hitting. He felt he was getting a little too close. Now we're switching positions. We're going to have Inaoka in the lead and Timmy moving the chase. In this first outside zone, Inaoka doing a nice job getting all the way through that zone, moving a little conservative, and cuts the line a lot for that second outside zone. It dives back into zone 3. Now trying to catch back up. This will be tough. It's a nice deep entry. Timmy starting to stall out with a little bit of 2.
are just still discussing.
Yeah. Overall, not the best. Chase, but whoever goes on is going to have some notes to try and sort out.
It is cool getting to see like an old school car go against a new school car.
Oh yeah,
they're battling it together.
Judge Momura goes Timmy Wu, Judge Takata, Timmy Wu, and Judge Yamanaka goes Timmy Wu. Looks like Timmy will be going top 16. Up next, we have partners with 110, Sugizaki Sensei with LG Project, TMS Racing in the lead. And in the chase, we have partner 103, Tomohiko Kobayashi with Fat 5 Racing in the chase.
Here's another old school versus new school battle.
I guess it's crazy that we're considering S15s old school, but I guess they're right at 25 years old.
Yeah.
That just seems crazy to me.
You're looking at your age now? Is that what it is?
I'm trying to look at that number.
Very fast all day. He's not changing it up. It's Kobayashi trying to keep up. Oh! Sensei having a little bit of bobble, having to come out at outside zone 2. Kobayashi does a nice job just following exactly doing what he does to stay with him throughout the rest of the track.
Dude, I'll tell you, I was just about to say, I love the quick flick after the inner clip, right in zone 2 here, the quick flick. And I'm like, I was just expecting him to get on the gas a little sooner. I thought something happened.
Definitely bit him in that.
He gripped up a bit, left zone 2 really early. Now we're switching positions. We have Kobayashi in the lead and Sensei in the chase.
Corner, and with a lot of speed. Kobayashi doing a nice job just getting all the way through that zone. Sensei staying right there with him. There is a little bit of a gap from that inside clip to outer zone 3. Kobayashi coming out of outside zone a little early. And they're around outer zone 3. And Sensei trying to catch back up throughout zone 4.
So, one thing is on this entry, looked like he sort of straightened up here, and then reinitialized right before the finish line.
I didn't notice that.
but I don't know if that's. Well, overall, both of the runs had some issues. I feel like it's really hard to see it from the drone, but I felt like watching it from our angle is a little bit easier to see.
I think they're more concerned from 2 to 3 to see if he straightened from 2 into 3. Because he cut a lot. He cut out. He got out of outer zone 2 a bit early, so he had more of a straight shot to the outer zone 3.
Well, let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, one more time. Judge Takata, one more time. Judge Yamanaka, one more time.
So both guys just having a little bit too many errors on both sides, and they just need to clean it up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, they were talking about Sugisaki Sensei's zone 2, where he had that huge bobble, and Kobayashi, his entry into zone 1. Up next, we have car number 104, Toshiko Mizuno with Team 0. And in the chase, Russia Rana with RS Watanabe, Garibori Kai, and by now Japan.
Coming into this outer zone. Looks like he got off the gas a little bit and it bit him, and then now he's cutting the line a little bit too much just to get that proximity back. And come around to outer zone 4. I think Ramen coming around that first outer zone. Something happened, throwing a little bit too much angle and then losing some power, and it just knocked him off his game the rest of the round.
Mizuno laying down a very good clean line. We're still just having some issues trying to mimic and keeping speed, and then going into zone 4.
Like something happened with Mizuno, and he's taking his 5-minute timeout.
It looks like he's going to have his 5-minute timeout. So they're backing up Rahman now. Up next, we have our one more time from before, Esaki and Nagase. And in the lead, we have Daiichi Esaki with Kira Power, KFK, and so on. And in the chase, we have Koji Nagase with Team Kazama.
He's getting that run up again.
I think he was just trying to get in the shade and the trees in the back. In the last hour, that shade's moved.
Off. Saki coming in with a lot of speed. A little conservative as they come around this inside clip. Staying back a little bit all the way through outer zone 2. Trying to dive in through outer zone 3. And back around through outer zone 4. I don't know if that run up hurt him or helped him. He just stayed back all the way from the beginning to the end.
So the tricky thing with this run-up for him is he caught up really fast. Caught up really fast right before the first quarter. And it's like he started pulling away after that. Maybe if he would just counted to 1 or counted to 2 from his start position, he might have been a little bit better off. Overall, it's like he had a very good lead run. And we're switching positions. And Nagase in the lead and Esaki in the chase.
Esaki diving in right before the start line, not leaving his side all the way through outer zone 1. Coming around this inside clip, giving him a little bit of room, transition into outer zone 2. Cut some of the angle out to stay with him through outer zone 2 and 3. And they're back around for outer zone 4.
That's crazy. Overall, very impressive lead run by Nagase. It's like he's there in the chase ultimately. Dropping 2 tires there. Smacking his own marker. Overall, Nagase is very deep in each of his lines. Unfortunately, I feel like Nagase's chase just wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. Just, again, started off a little bit behind. Was never able to catch up. He just stayed in the same area.
Well, listen what the judges say. Judge Imamura gives Esaki. Judge Takata, Esaki. Judge Yamanaka gives Daichi, Esaki. So it looks like Esaki's going to be going to the top 16.
That's definitely going to be an upset for Nagase. He's in the 2nd position for the series.
It looks like we have our 2nd run from Rossell versus Mizuno. So in the lead now, we have Rama and Rossell, car number 777, RS Watanabe, Garidori Kai, Buy Now Japan. And in the chase, we have car number 104, Toshihiko Mizuno with Team 0. So Mark II versus the S15.
Do you expect Mizuno to play conservative, or do you think he's going to be aggressive like he always is?
That's a tough one. Both of them have their merits.
Come around the corner, looking for this first outside zone. Looks like he might have. Oh yeah, it looks like he broke another axle. Right as he entered outer zone 1. It's all one.
That's all.
That's tire fire. That's very unfortunate for Ramen. He was battling axle issues all weekend. He said he swapped his subframe, and they haven't got they didn't get the geometry just perfect, and they ended up snapping some axles, and it looked like we thought they had fixed it because he was in practice all day doing well, and then right as he starts the battle, it happens again.
Today it's happened twice at least. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Mizuno. Judge Takata goes Mizuno. Judge Yamanaka goes Toshihiko Mizuno. Looks like Mizuno will be going down to our top 16. I'll tell you what, our tow trips get a lot of miles out here.
Yeah, I think it has to be very frustrating to lose a battle and having to get towed off the track.
Yeah.
He's been dealing with axle and diff problems all season, so he tried to remedy it with a different subframe, and he just seems like he needs to work out a few more bugs for next round.
Like it's just crazy how many axles he ends up going through.
Yeah.
It sounds like we have our next matchup in the burnout box. Oh yeah, you can see the smoke from over the tents. Pulling up to the line now. In the lead, we have car number 830, Stewart Inoue, with Stewart with Crew Racing in his S15, Sylvia. And in the chase, we will have car number 614, Ken Young with KCM Trade, TRC, in his Sexy 10 Altezza.
They're off. Ken getting knocked off his game a little bit by getting checked as they entered into outer zone 1, trying to stay right there with them as they get through outer zone 2 and 3. They're making their way around outer zone 4, which I don't know if it really shows.
And now switching position, we have Ken in the lead and Stewart in the chase.
False start. I see the light blinking. And a false start.
It's really hard to see that light.
Yeah. At first, I thought something happened with Stewart.
Yeah.
I saw it. He just shut down and then flashing lights.
He shut down, then I saw the flag. I said one strike versus Ken.
right there in his door, and then takes it really deep, having to correct, and then gets right back on his bumper on that transition from that inside clip to outer zone 2, and then trying to dive back in through outer zone 3, and he gets right there at that back tire, and transitions right on his door, and then he has a little bit of a bobble, and he comes around through outer zone 4.
Yeah, that 3 to 4 right there.
Well, all of his transitions, he was transitioning right there in that door, or right at that bumper.
Like every time, like I would say most if not all the transitions are 3 to 3. Like that is insane.
That definitely threw him off a little bit, maybe scared him. He had a little waver.
But the tricky thing is seeing that from that angle looks like it's great.
Yeah.
But from here, it looked almost like he stalled and straight between 3 and 4. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Ken. Judge Takata goes Ken. Judge Yamanaka goes Ken Young. And it looks like at the line now we have one more time from before. Car number 110, Suzuki Sensei with LG Project with KMS Racing and his S15 Sylvia in the lead. And in the chase, we have car number 103, Tomohiko Kobayashi, Pat 5 Racing, and his ZN6 Hachiroku. The judges are explaining that they faulted Stewart for the spin there. And like I said before, one more time before. All right, one more time from before. Suzuki Sensei in the lead, and in the chase, Tomohiko Kobayashi.
Come around that corner. Eyes on that first outer zone. Sensei taking it really deep as they come around Kobayashi. Being a little conservative, not going exactly where he went, and then has a late transition through outer zone 2. Having to catch back up for outer zone 3. Sensei taking it really deep, gets 2 tires off. And they're back around for outer zone 4.
Yeah, after that inner clip, Kobayashi, yeah, his transition took it super wide. Yeah, so you can see his tires had turned, but he was just pushing.
Yeah. I think for Kobayashi, that outer zone 2 with that late transition in slowed him down a little bit too much, and having to come outside of that outer zone, cutting the line to try to keep up with Sensei.
Yeah, Sensei super deep through most of the zones. And just sending that zone marker flying. And switching positions, we'll have Kobayashi in the lead and Sensei in the chase.
Kobayashi coming around the corner with a lot of speed. Sensei falling back a little bit, having to catch up after that outside zone 1. A nice shot in that inside clip. Sensei cutting the line, trying to get that proximity back as they're making their way to outer zone 3. them now into outer zone 4. Sensei does catch up with some proximity, and then takes it a little bit deeper with Kobayashi.
I was hoping that both drivers would have cleaned up a little bit. Both still having quite a few issues. Sensei going deep into the zone. Kobayashi sending the zone 3 walkie flying. I feel like they're just gripping up on some part of the track. And just going really loose at other parts.
Yeah, there's definitely, if you come out of outer zone 2 early, you're most likely going to push yourself off 2 tires off the track for outer zone 3.
And I think that's just mainly because you're picking up too much speed. Yeah, Stewart. His name is Stewart. Inaoka. The judges are keying in now. So let's see what they have to say. Judge Imamura goes Sensei, Takata, Sensei, and Judge Yamanaki goes Sugisaki, Sensei. Yeah, they're explaining how Sensei got the win. Ultimately, both Sensei and Kobayashi had errors, but in the end, they ruled that Sensei's errors were less severe. So it's really more of a battle of attrition. Right now, the corkscrew's out, chalking up the zones again. So you should be able to see the zones nicely as they are driving through them. Now they're working their way to the inner clip.
Have a lot of fans out today for being finishing up now, heading off.
Yeah, they like to chalk the infield after 8 battles. Unfortunately, it was 6 battles and 2 more times. So almost halfway through.
It was 8 battles, so
that is true. And so Okuibuki is a snow resort in the wintertime and a parking lot drift park in the summertime.
Yep.
Leaving the burnout box is our next battle, battle number 7. That was going to be between Nagihiro and Takata. And in the lead, we have car number 99, Kazuya Nagihiro with Nagihiro Racing in his S14 Sylvia. And in the chase, car 215, Takata Garage Takata with Alder Shop Wise in his S15
Come around the corner. Eyes on that first outer zone. Nagihiro doing a nice job all the way through that zone. Takata falling back just a little bit through that inside clip, and kind of pauses in outer zone 2. Now trying to catch up through outer zone 3, taking it a little deep, making their way around through outer zone 4. Oh! And Takata is having a little over rotates right before that finish line.
Nagihiro laying down great. Nice and deep through all the zones. Nice and easy for Takata to be able to chase. Looks like Takata sort of rotates a little late going into zone 2. And there, had a little bit of trouble trying to catch up in zone 3 and 4. Now switching positions, we're gonna have Takata in the chase and Kazuya in the, oh my bad, Takata in the lead, Kazuya in the chase.
Everything he does just a little bit further back around to the outer zone 4.
Overall, very clean run from Takata. A little shallow through some of the zones. Kazuya playing a little bit safe, a little far back. Closing up distance in 3 and 4. Overall, very clean run. Takata can work on going a little bit deeper through the zones. Kazuya can close up the gap a little bit.
Quick judgment.
Judge Imamura goes Nagihiro. Judge Takata, Nagihiro. Judge Yamanaka, Kazuya, Nagihiro. Looks like Kazuya will be going to our next round. Top 16. And up next, we have car number 28. Yohei Yamaguchi, Dori Yoka with all the way, and then Zachiting Sylvia in the lead. And in the chase, we have Takuma Yokoyama, Big Holo.
Two-step, very aggressive. Yamaguchi coming around for this first outer zone. Yokoyama staying a little bit behind, trying to catch up through outer zone 2. Yamaguchi doing a fantastic job with a good lead run. Yokoyama just falling back and not able to catch up.
Yamaguchi putting out a very good lead run. Relatively deep through zone 1. Nice and clean switch. Nice and deep through zone 2. It just looks like, unfortunately, he's leaving with the But it didn't look like his angle was too shallow.
That was definitely a solid lead run.
Now switch positions. Yokoyama in the lead. Yamaguchi in the chase.
That two-step is something else. They're coming around. Oh!
Red flag.
Red flag. That really messes me up because I think something happened.
I sort of don't like where the flagman's standing.
He has gotten hidden.
Then we're going to go back for a restart.
Conservative as they round into outer zone 2. Catches up a little bit of proximity through outer zone 3. Making way around through outer zone 4. That was another nice run by Yokoyama to lead run.
I think overall, both of these runs were very good. Yamaguchi just had a bit more proximity. And I feel like Yamaguchi was playing it a bit safer. Definitely, I feel like Yamaguchi did a very good job not rushing in too hard, playing the back, keeping it safe, and closing when he could.
We have a judgment.
Judge Imamura, Yamaguchi, Judge Takata, Yamaguchi, Judge Yamanaka goes Yohei Yamaguchi. judges are talking about how it was really mainly the zones and a lot of the gap between them. Up next, we have car number 7, Soshiro Nakamura with Japan Environment Development Racing with Melina and Sylvia. The lead and in the chase, we have car number 92, Kenji Suzuki.
We're coming in with a lot of speed as they get into outer zone 1. Suzuka having a little bit of a gap. As they come in, it looks like Suzuki came into outer zone 2 with a little bit too much speed, pushed himself off track, and now they're making their way around.
Yeah, Nakamura put down a great lead lap, and it looked like Suzuki might have gone 3 tires off in zone 2. A little shallow for 3, but overall, nice angle. Makes up for it. Switching positions, we're going to have Kenji Suzuki in the lead and Soshiro Nakamura in the chase.
Conservative, not trying to be too aggressive through outer zone 2, trying to dive in for outer zone 3, catches a little bit of the proximity up, and then just stays nice and conservative all the way throughout the course.
Yeah. Everyone's playing the same. I mean, it's tricky, right? It's hard to dive in whenever you don't know what the driver in front of you is going to do. So, I mean, Nakamura played it nice and easy. Started diving in towards the end. Difficult. You can't keep up with the driver in front of you, just doing your normal line. And hope for the best. If nothing else, it's good practice for when you do your lead.
Yep.
Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Nakamura. Judge Takata, Nakamura. Judge Yamanaka goes Soshiro Nakamura.
And that is the first battle of the right side of the bracket. Complete.
This next one's going to be a good one, too. They're talking about the judges talking about 3 tires off in the chase. Unfortunately, that's an automatic 0. I'm surprised that the zone marker survived both of them. That's the thing. But up next, we have car number 829, Sena. White River with Wakos and his JZX 100 Mark II in the lead. And in the chase, car number 62, Tatsuya Kobayashi with Team Trinity Racing in his JZX 100 Mark II.
Coming into outer zone one with a lot of speed. Sena doing a nice job all the way through. Kobayashi not letting him go anywhere. Sena throwing in a lot of angle through outer zone 2. And they're coming in through outer zone 3. Kobayashi doing a nice job, having to cut a bit of the line, getting into outer zone 4. But all in all, a very good battle right there.
That's Sena putting down a crazy lead. Kobayashi just right there with him. I mean, it's easy to chase that well when you have such a good lead as possible. Yeah. But also, both drivers very, very good. Very, very similar style for both drivers. Like the deep, like the smoky, like the hard.
Yeah, both drivers do like going very fast. So it pays off.
Yeah, yeah. Now switching positions, we have Kobayashi in the lead and Sena in the chase.
Sena during practice wasn't letting anybody have a gap on him. So I'm assuming he's about to do the exact same. As they're coming around to this first zone, Kobayashi taking it real deep, but Sena not caring and just staying right there with him as they come back around for outer zone 2. Sena dives in, staying right there, and then dives back in for outer zone 3, and making their way around outer zone 4. Sena cuts a bit of the line to gain that proximity back though in outer zone 4.
Super deep into zone 1, but I think he dropped 2 tires before getting into zone 1. Overall, really deep.
Yep. Sena doing a nice job as being just as deep with him. He takes some of the proximity away, but mimicking him does really well.
It's hard to see maybe see from the zoning a little bit better, but coming out of 3, Kobayashi dials on a lot of angle, and that sort of causes Sena to drop a lot of speed. But overall, very good lead run. Excellent chase. Have to give the judges something.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be thinking about this. I wouldn't be mad with them one more time, though.
Really, this combo is a great one. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Sena, Judge Takata, one more time. Judge Yamanaka, one more time. Then we have a one more time. And the judges are saying it's just small misses by both of them. Judge Imamura thinks that Sena's run was a little cleaner. That's why he gets slight edge to Sena. Next, Mizu, TMS Racing.
MSG doing a nice one. Mizui playing it a little conservative through outer zone 1 and 2, but tries to dive in through outer zone 3. And then now trying to catch back up through outer zone 4.
Minami in the lead versus Mizui in the chase. Overall, very good lead run by Minami. Nice and deep through each of the zones. Mizui is pretty good on proximity. Now switching positions, we're going to have Mizui in the lead and MSG Minami in the chase.
I don't know if we're just a lot closer to the starting lines or if a lot more cars came here with pops and bangs on standby. But they're all coming around the corner, looking for outer zone 1. Mizui taking it really deep, throwing MSG off his line. They're trying to correct it as they come through outer zone 2. Tries to catch back up through outer zone 3 and now into outer zone 4. Mizui just laying down a solid lead run with a lot of angle, a lot of speed.
It looks like MSG Minami just ripped up going into more. Nice lead, nice and deep through the zones. Minami just had a rough first half of the run.
It looked like Mizui came in with a really deep 2 tires off and before outer zone 1, and I think that threw MSG off.
Judge Imamura, Mizui. Judge Takata, Mizui, and Judge Yamanaka goes Taiki. Up next in the lead, we have car number 63, Fugar Kimura with Team Trinity Racing, his JZX 100 Mark II. And in the chase, we have car number 109, Yusuke Aoki with Garidori Kai, Buy Now Japan, in his JZX 100 Mark II.
There's definitely a lot of X chassis battles today.
Yeah, I like it. Love it.
And we have a restart.
Well, they caught the flag early this time. Lining back up. Kimura in the lead, Aoki in the chase.
Got a clean start, come around the corner. In this first outer zone. They're doing a nice job through outer zone 1. Aoki not letting him go anywhere. Stays right there at that rear bumper and then dives in and has a little bit of a bobble right before outer zone 3 and makes him fall back just a little bit, but trying to catch us back up to outer zone 4.
Overall, very good lead run by Kimura. Nice and deep through the zones. Aoki's right there with zone 1. It's like he transitioned a little wide to the touch and go, or the inner clip. Trying to get lined back up after zone 2. Oh, a very good clean run. Nice and deep to the zone from Kimura. Aoki having a little issues between the inner clip and zone 2, but catches up nicely after 2. Switching position to Aoki in the lead and Kimura in the chase.
That's a little bit of a run up. Coming around this first corner into outer zone 1. Aoki doing a nice job in outer zone 1. Kimura staying a little bit back, trying, gets really deep and has to cut out of outer zone 2. Now playing catch up as he gets through outer zone 3 and 4. Aoki just laying down a solid lead.
Yeah, very good lead run by Aoki. Early. Yeah, it looks like Kimura transitioned a little late after the inner clip, which forced him super wide into zone 2, which killed a lot of speed, which created a huge gap for the rest of the race.
Gets in all the zones early and stays all the way through them.
Yeah, just a reminder, all these drivers are using the exact same tires. They're all on MID wheels as well.
Yep.
So any of the suspension tuning is that just that suspension. They can adjust the air in the tires, but all the tires are the same compound. So.
And if you think about it, the X chassis, they might have different brands, but they pretty much have the same suspension setup as well.
Very true. Judge Imamura. One more time. Judge Takata. One more time. Judge Yamanaka. One more time. Yeah. Overall, first zone, both drivers did an excellent job. Zone 2, I feel like wreaked havoc on both drivers, as well as some issues with zone 3 as well. They're just touching up some of the zones and the clip. They didn't need to touch up the closest clip to the wall. Not many people are hitting that one anymore. think the top 32 is probably the most difficult for any of the drivers, because you're going to have essentially the #1 qualifier racing or competing against the 32 qualifier.
Yep.
And the driving styles don't necessarily mesh up very well. You might have drivers that come in really fast, really hot, and some drivers that are throwing lots of angle, but a bit on the slower side. And looks like pulling up to the line now. We have our next competitors. Lead, we have car number 260, Jonathan Chimps, with Team Taiwan Elite Silver Miss is BMW.
F22.
F22. And in the chase, we have car number 82, Shuhei Itoyama. And Shuhei is driving a S13 for Makeup Garage V2.
Yeah, we noticed yesterday during qualifying, it looked like Jonathan took out some grip in his car. We'll see if he put it back in for the battles. And zone 1. Shohei having to shut it down right after outer zone 1. Jonathan continuing his run, his lead run solo. I didn't see what happened. Like he'll take his 5-minute timeout and head back to the pits.
Yeah, outer zone 1 is very tricky for the chase, especially whenever it's all a matter of timing and trying to follow the leader, but not many of the drivers are entering zone 1 the same style. Some come in hot, come in wide, and then shallow out.
Yeah, some take it shallow to wide. It's just a very tough way to judge what your opponent is doing in front of you until it's too late.
Yeah, until it's too late. Pulling up to the line now, we have our one more time. Car number 829, Sena, White River with Wakos in the lead, and in the chase, car number 62, Tatsuya Kobayashi, Team Trinity Racing, both in JZX 100 Mark IIs.
Two very aggressive drivers coming around the first corner. Sena doing a nice job throwing in a ton of angle. Kobayashi being right there with him. Sena throwing in even more angle in outer zone 2. Kobayashi not letting up though, and doing a nice job just staying right there with him as they make their way through outer zone 3 and coming into 4.
Overall, very, very good lead.
Kind of looked like Sena might have got mad that they said it one more time.
Yeah.
He's throwing a ton of angle through outer zone 1 and 2.
Yeah, and Kobayashi is able to just stick right there with him the whole time. Again, that's the beauty of having a straight line with lots of angle is it lets the chase driver have a good chase, and it looks good for everybody.
Yep.
Now switching up, we're going to have Kobayashi in the lead and Sena in the chase.
Sena having a little bit of a run up. Getting behind Kobayashi. And then Sena gets right on his door right before the even outer zone. Does a nice job not leaving him. He gives him enough room to transition, then he dives. Oh! He just dives a little bit too hard and then hits Kobayashi and spins him out.
So it looked like Kobayashi slowed down a lot more from the inner clip to zone 2 than Sena was expecting. Look at that punch. It's crazy. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Kobayashi, Judge Takata, Kobayashi, Judge Yamanaka. That's Kobayashi. So Kobayashi will be going to our top 16. Yeah, the judges said they want it one more time, but unfortunately, Sena's chase, they're saying was much better than the last time.
Just a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah. And Shuhei Iotyama, car number 82, unfortunately, would not be returning, and this will be a bye run for Jonathan Chimps.
Jonathan's going to get extra practice and then lead run. Around. Showing he's able to continue.
Working out, filling out all the zones.
Moving on to top 16.
pull up to the line now. We have car number 810, Kawas in the lead with Team B-Star. And in the chase, we have car number 95, Shinoi with Team Magician, both in S14 steel units.
Two very different stylings as well. Got to restart.
Yeah, I thought they started really late. I think it's what, 1 second from after the lights drop.
In a little bit too much, and outer zone 2, and then washes out just a little bit in outer zone 3, and then falls back, unable to catch up for outer zone 4.
Yeah, it looks like right after the first zone, transition here. Looks like Shuichi just went a little too wide. Yeah. And that caused him to get offline, pick up too much speed. 2. Looks like he might have straightened between 2 and 3. They good even line. Nice and deep in the zone. Overall, very good and chaseable lead. Lining up to switch positions. We have Shuichi, Shinoichi in the lead, and Kawas in the chase.
Flip, and then on the outer zone 2. Oh! Shuichi threw a little bit too much angle and had to come out of outer zone 2 a little early. May have fallen back just a little bit after outer zone 3 and then 4.
I wish the switchback would have happened like that in the first run. Nice and easy. Didn't get really deep into zone 3. But yeah, like Bert was saying, it looks like once they got the distance between them, he just defaulted back to the qualifying run style. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Iwamura Kawase. Judge Takata, Kawase. And Judge Yamanaka go. Neya, Kawase. Up next, we have our one more time number 4, car number 63, Fuga Kimura with Team Trinity Racing, and car number 109, Yusuke Aoki with Buy Now Japan and Gari Dorikai, both in JZX 100 Mark II. Got to go.
Off. First corner, looking for outer zone 1. We're doing a nice job through outer zone 1. Aoki staying right there with them. Just enough room to transition as they make their way to outer zone 2. Not letting them go anywhere through outer zone 3. Aoki cuts the line to keep that proximity, but then falls back just a little bit. Now cutting the line through outer zone 4 to catch back up.
Overall, much better run, especially in the chase by Aoki. Nice and deep. Zone 1 and 2. Finishing deep through zone 3. Kimura with an excellent, nice deep run. And Aoki right there in the chase the whole time. Now switching positions, we're going to have Aoki in the lead and Kimura in the chase.
We're using a little bit of a run up as they come around this first corner, trying to find outer zone 1. Aoki coming in with a lot of speed. Kimura not phased as he stays right there on his line. Falls back a little bit through that touch and go. Now cutting the line to catch up. Aoki leaving him just a little bit right before outer zone 3. Now they're into outer zone 4. We're trying to keep up as Aoki just looks a little bit faster.
Yeah. Overall, again, a very good lead. I think dipped 2 tires right at the end of 3. But Kimura keep it up nicely. Maybe dip just tire in 3. Overall, yeah, both drivers very good lead runs, great proximity in the chase. So now it's going to come down to just minor mistakes that the driver made.
Yeah, like I said it yesterday, this track layout is about twice as long as some of the tracks that they're used to. So they definitely have to use the tire consumption. They have to have that in the back of their head, or they could be going a lap and a half instead of 2 laps with good tires.
Well, definitely, especially if you hit the burnout box a little too hard. Judges are locking in, so let's see what they say. This will be a tough one. Judge Imamura goes Aoki, Takata, Aoki, Judge Yamanaka goes Yusuke Aoki. So we'll see Aoki in the top 16. Yeah, the judges were just saying again, it's one of those things where a couple issues here, a couple issues there. Up next, we have car number 620, Hinato, with Liberty Walk in the lead. And in the chase, we have car number 85, Daisuke Hara, with Team CM Feeling, says 15.
Around looking for outer zone 1. Hara throwing a lot of angle, but Hara not backing down as they come around this inside clip in the outer zone 2. Both come out of outer zone 2 a little early. Hara taking some of the line out to keep that proximity in outer zone 3, but falls back just a little bit and now catching up at the end of outer zone 4.
Overall, a really good lead run by Hinato. And Hara just right there with him.
Yeah, I think this is about the fastest that I've seen him this weekend. During his qualifying runs in practice, he was a little bit slower, so he definitely turned it up for Hinato.
Now switching positions, we're going to have Hara in the chase and Hinato in the lead. I mean, Hara in the lead and Hinato in the chase.
False start.
They're lining back up. Hara in the lead and Hinato in the chase.
Hinato having a little bit of a run up. It looks about like one car. And all for the clean start. Hara cleaning the outer zone 1. Hinato staying right there. Cuts a little bit of a line in outer zone 1. Being a little conservative through that inside clip in outer zone 2. Both coming out of outer zone 2 a little early. Hinato doing a good job just following the lead car wherever he goes. Has nice proximity all the way through the run.
Overall, very good run. Nice and deep through 3 of the zones. A little shallow through 2. But good line, just not quite deep enough angle. Finishes zone 3 nice and deep. Great proximity from Hinato. Overall, very good run, very good lead. Both drivers, both very good chases as well. let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura gives Hinato. Takata, one more time. Yamanaka, Hinato. So Hinato will be going into the top 16. They said really it was all about zone 2. Up next, we have car number 727, Tomoharu Nishizaki with Tamematsu Thunderbird with Kiyamanjam. It says 13 Sylvia. Chase. We have Kitashima with West Dinkin.
Nice job in outer zone 1. Coming around this inside clip. Shiga playing a little conservative as they make their way to outer zone 3. Dives in for outer zone 3. Does a nice transition for outer zone 4. Falls back a little bit, and now catches back up at the end of outer zone 4.
Nishizaki put together a great move. Nice and deep through each of the zones. Shiba just right there with him. Drops the tire 2, right zone 3. But Nishizaki, unfazed, just not gonna clean lead run. No worries or cares at all. Now switching positions, we're gonna have Shiba in the lead and Nishizaki in the chase. On the light.
Coming around that first corner, getting into outer zone 1. Shizaki falling back a little bit after outer zone 1, trying to dive in. Now through outer zone 2. Cuts a little bit of the line, and then loses some distance between outer zone 3, and now back into outer zone 4. Shizaki doing a nice job just mimicking his line.
He was just trying to play catch up and stay in the zone. Great zone 1. Good clip. That's off a little early. Scraped it with zone 3. Nice and deep through zone 4. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Kitashima. Judge Takata, Kitashima. Judge Yamanaka goes Tomoyuki, Kitashima.
And that was the last battle of top 32. We'll be taking a break here pretty soon to get the track re-prepped. And we'll have to be back for top 16.
Yeah, we'll see you guys top 16.
This is the top 16 bracket.
Oh, that first battle's going to be great too. Jason, Esaki.
We'll have to see if Esaki can slow it down a little bit for Jace, and then see if Jace can keep up with Esaki.
Oh, Nakamura versus Kobayashi would be another really good one.
Yeah, that's going to be a good battle. Two that love angle and speed.
Aoki and Mizu. Oh man, all these battles are going to be good. Overall, we had a very interesting top 32. But we'll see you guys in, that's what, an hour and 40 minutes for the top 16 ceremony. I wish I could get you guys some of the stickers we have here.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hashtag FDJ2. Yeah, Nagase got knocked out by Daichi Esaki in a one more time battle. It's turned into a scorcher here.
Yeah, we're already at 35 degrees Celsius.
So we'll catch you guys in a little while.
Yep.
About an hour and a half. And have a good one.
Yep. See you shortly.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
晴れの日の約4倍も事故が多い雨の運転。横浜タイヤならより安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
MID ホイール Are you ready everybody MID ホイールダンディムーディ MID ホイールキャンディーフレンディホイールは MID
「
Made in Japan. Breed.
グランスノーは日替わりで DJ が来てるんだよ。今日は特別にブースにお邪魔します。
さあ皆さん、スノーボードを楽しんでますでしょうか。
いただきます。ちょっとこのリフト日本で一番速いらしいよ。なんと秒速5メートル。それって時速何キロ？わかんない。しかもこのリフトすべて水力発電で賄ってるんだって。すごい。キッズパークも充実。